Hi there, I'm Jen Goldstein, Soar's co-founder and chief people officer. And I'm here with Will Martin, Soar's head of ESDM implementation.
Hi, Jen.
Will, we have a lot of families who read about autism therapy and ABA and get concerned about what they hear. Can you tell us a little bit more about the history behind ABA?
Sure, Jen, I'd be happy to. ABA therapy, or applied behavior analysis therapy, traces its root to the mid to late 20th century and is based on the research of several different psychologists. This original research eventually evolved into therapy programs focused on discrete trial training, or DTT, which is still the most common form of ABA therapy you'll see today. These classical approaches, like DTT, are focused on modifying behavior through strict and repetitive tasks. And when you read about some of the concerns around autism therapy and ABA therapy, it's typically about or around these heavy-handed approaches to changing behavior in young children with autism. As our understanding of autism deepened, so did our approaches to therapy, leading to a significant evolution in our methods.
That makes sense. Can you share some more about some different approaches today?
Certainly. With these advancements in developmental psychology and neuroscience, we begin to see that a child's developmental profile and social relationships are integral to therapy. This led to the creation of NDBIs, or Naturalistic Developmental Behavioral Interventions. NDBIs seek to blend behavioral and developmental approaches together, emphasizing ABA teaching methods but utilizing them in more naturalistic interactions and focusing more on relationships.
Say more. What are NDBIs and how are they different?
NDBIs fundamentally focus on integrating the child's own interest and activities into the learning process. They're designed to be engaging and enjoyable, focusing on the child's strengths and innate learning capabilities. The Early Start Denver model, or ESDM, is one type of NDBI, and there are other approaches as well. There are a few major differences. The first is the concept of shared control. Instead of directing every action as seen in traditional ABA therapy, an NDBI therapist shares the lead with the child, allowing them choices in the learning activities. The second difference is the use of natural reinforcement. Instead of dispensing unrelated rewards like giving a Skittle for completing a specific task, in an NDBI, rewards are naturally linked to the activity and the therapist. The third difference is the focus on a natural setting. Instead of confining therapy to a rigid setting like table time, in an NDBI, therapy can occur anywhere, integrating seamlessly into the child's daily life. These may seem like small differences. Overall, together, they add up to an intervention that focuses on teaching children skills through play and fun.
Great. And so what does that mean for families today looking for care for their child? What if they want to learn more?
One book I like to recommend is An Early Start for Your Child with Autism by Rogers, Dawson, and Vismara. There's also a lot of really good free resources online and some good videos as well. Overall, there's different approaches to autism care today. Families have different choices for the style of therapy they want to provide to their child. What's right for one family might not be right for another, and families can choose what they think will be best for their child.